The truth occurs.
Hi everyone, back up here in my favorite place, the hospital, of course. No, it's not my favorite place, but we had to come here because Aaron has another appointment.
Yeah, yet another one. It's not my favorite place either.
Yeah, but that's not going to stop us from having a good time because we're going to make a hospital date out of it again. Figured we'd bring you guys along. Aaron's off to a good start. He's eating junk food.
Sonya's always making the best of a really bad situation.
Yeah, I try. We're late again. You do realize we're late.
We're always late.
That's why you're going to be on a blacklist. Useless eater. Look, he's eating again.
I'm already on a blacklist.
Don't let them see you eat. They're going to think you're a useless eater.
I am a useless eater.
No, you're not. Hopefully it's going to go better today than last time. I think it will.
There's the big house. Yeah, where God lives. Chemtrails over it, protecting it, I guess. Yeah, not so bad, the chemtrails now. At least they let the sun through. A few years ago, it was like a wicker basket up there. They've spewed this this dust in the high upper atmosphere, doing experiments with noctilucent clouds, and ever since they've done that, I've noticed there's not as many chemtrails anymore.
Yeah, I heard they had something they could put up there that lasts like 2 years or something instead of, so they don't have to do it as often.
Well, it's on the outer atmosphere, so there's no gravity there. So it doesn't get pulled down. It's high-tech muck. It's high-tech smart muck.
And speaking of secret government technology, or not even so secret, did you hear about the filibuster?
Yeah, Rand Paul.
Yeah, I didn't even know what a filibuster was up until yesterday. I thought it was like a big smoking bazooka or something. And I was like, what is that doing in the Congress? But apparently it's like when one person holds up the passage of a law by just talking and talking and talking. And he talked for like 12 hours because to prevent them passing this thing about being able to use drones. And, you know, some people are saying, well, they're doing this so that they can eventually use them against Americans on American soil, targeting gun owners, dissidents, journalists. But I read that memo. It doesn't say anything about that. Not to me, but, you know, I'm no expert. But apparently this one judge, I think his name's Andrew Napolitano, he thinks that it's so open-ended that it could be used against Americans eventually on American soil. So, you know, good for Rand Paul. Maybe he held it up a little bit. Filibuster. Hey, we're done. We're done. That went really fast. They called us like right away. Doctor's super nice.
Amazing.
Yeah.
While he was talking to us, his windows in the background, and there was a filibuster going on in the sky, all these chemtrails, and I wanted to point it out to him because this hospital's in Côte de Neige, right next to Muck Central, where they make the Disneyland designer muck. And so when we come here, the sky's always a wicker basket, and then it drifts downwind to where we are, so we don't really see as many chemtrails around our place, but when we come here, it's quite evident. I wanted to point that out to the doctor, but...
Well, it's probably just as well you didn't, because you will end up on the blacklist, because right now it looks like he likes you, so you better be careful.
Yeah, I should have at least asked him about what he thought about Rand Paul's filibuster.
Yeah, you should ask. No, doctor, what do you think of the filibuster? You know what's a fun game to play? It's called Name the Filibuster. You just go around and you ask people, what do you think a filibuster is? Some people will say, a smoking bazooka. I asked someone this morning, and what did he say? It's like a secret meeting that the government holds. Pretty cool. What did you think a filibuster was?
I knew what it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, yeah.
You're like one of the very
I studied
few.
American history in university.
But before you knew what it was, what did you think it was?
I thought it was like a brawl that broke out in the Congress.
Oh, you thought it was
Sounds like, you know.
a brawl. What did you guys think a filibuster was before you knew what it was? I actually thought it might also be some kind of a nut, like a nut cracker. like a filbuster. So how did it go? Aren't you happy? Went okay?
Well, it went okay, but I'm not sure anything's gonna be solved yet. I don't believe anything they say until they...
Okay, I'm gonna intercept here because I believe the doctor. I think he's actually really nice and cares.
Yeah, he is nice.
It's just that the surgery that Aaron needs for this problem, it's very complicated and there's a lot of risk of complications, so he's trying to be really conservative. But he came up with a pretty good solution today, so, and he's gonna get him in for that, which is day surgery, pretty quickly, I think, so. Let's see, you know, but it's looking pretty good as far as that goes. Oh, of note, this is the Jewish hospital where you get pretty decent service. The one we were at the last time where they put the useless eaters on the blacklist, that was the general hospital.
Yeah, well, that's
generally useless.
That's downtown, and they turned that into a trauma hospital. So that means that's another name, a nice name for useless eater hospital.
That's a nice name for, you're gonna wait in the emergency room for 12 hours because somebody had a car accident. Because that's the kind of stuff they deal with.
Yeah.
But this hospital's pretty good up here though.
They're privately funded too, so.
Yeah, the Jewish. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, of course, you get good service at the Jewish. Only problem is, why do they have to put the clinic on the basement? They should have it on the first floor.
I would have came here a lot earlier, but
It's got lost.
I thought that they only let Jews be patients here. So.
You really thought that? It's not only for Jews, it's for
not
Jews
Jewish.
and friends of Jews.
Ruth, I'm not Jewish.
That's okay, you can still come to the Jewish hospital. Get good service. Oh, look at the chemtrails. It's terrible. Look, there's an X in the sky. Oh, hey. It's such a nice day too. Now, if only the clinic wasn't in the basement. You know, I almost got lost going to the clinic. Look, Aaron, up in the sky. It's a filibuster. Well, we're gonna get back on the bus and head back home, and that's it. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time.
See you next time, guys.